Rob Bass, and today we are here for Purdue's Recwell Intramural ESports. Today we're going to be watching the finals for a Rocket League championship. Rocket League is two teams, orange and blue, 3 players on each team, and it is a game that is fast-paced and rocket-propelled, and it's basically miniature cars playing soccer. So we're going to be waiting here for the players to join in, so sit tight while we wait for them.
When I'm feeling low, on vacation, my mind wants to go. Overthinking when I'm all alone, out of focus from all the unknown. Can you check for my vitals? Think I need revival. Broken down and fading, my heart keeps breaking. Feel this time choke my neck and I just wonder why I'm buried in a suit I'd never buy, a suit I'd never buy. Cufflinks on my wrist, I can't act surprised when the shovels hit dirt in the earth. Did they start to cry?
Alright, so it looks like on the blue team here, we've got Blind, Neffable, and Pickle Shooter, and Jask, Jillith, and Swan over here on the orange team, and things are already kicking off. Looks like blue team is narrowly going to be able to defend that push by orange. And a nice save by Gillett. Blue team's keeping up with the pressure as Blind is. Ooh, an excellent save. All right, looks like Blind is trying to get back in there and keep that pressure on. Jess coming in, denying that, pushing it back down to the halfway mark. Gillett booting it back towards blue. Jask, really intensive defensive player here, really staying on that. All right, finally back on the blue side of the court. Neffel kicking it back. And Jask once again trying to get in there, and Gillett with the save. That looked like it. Gillett pushing it around Neff. Driving it back to the center points. Pickle shooter with a near miss as Gillett comes and kicks it back across Neffel. Driving it back, straight back to the goal. Gillett with another nice save. Blind coming in, trying to push, but not quite making it. A lot of ping-ponging going back and forth here. Pickle shooter, driving back down through the middle. Blind coming in. Ooh, and a nice kick by Jess, a little high, narrowly missing the goal. All right. Coming in with a nice push, almost there. Blind denying it, Jess coming back in, little high. Swan coming in, can't quite seal the deal. Nice save, pushing it down the court, coming towards Jess. Another deflection. Jess and Swan trying to nudge it in, but not quite getting it. Gillett coming back down, pushing towards the goal. Another nice denial there by the blue team. Pickle shooter with a nice save. Ooh, come down the court too high by Neffel. Seconds remaining on the clock. Still no action yet. Close call, saved by Pickle shooter. Ooh, almost in the last 3 seconds, but that is going to be the end of the first round. No points on board. Swan driving it along the wall, trying to get in there right past Pickle Shooter, but kick back out. Oh, with the sweetest touch, almost. Pickle Shooter once again getting that denial. Swan gonna be kicking it down court. Pickle Shooter stopping at the midway point. Oh, and Pickle Shooter goes for it, and he gets it. A near miss by Gillett there as they dove to try and defend. All right, and we are coming back for game 2 here. After that blue win in the first round, Pickle Shooter coming in with 4 shots and 3 saves, and finally netting that goal that tied it away in overtime. We have 5 minutes on the clock, and Pickle Shooter narrowly getting the kickoff. Jazz coming in tightly behind them. Ineffable slow rolling this. Looks like we might have a little bit of technical problems here. All right, we're having some technical difficulties. We will be right back with you guys in just a moment. All right, and we are back. It looks like we've got Swan here pushing along. Ball on the blue side of the court. Jask with a nice save in the middle, kicking it down towards blue goal. Jask with some amazing displays of aerial acrobatics. Neville here, slow rolling it with a denial by Jillith. Oof. We're really keeping up with this aggressive play here. Jask bringing it down the court with a denial by Pickle Shooter and Ineffable. Ineffable driving it down the way. Jask returning it in kind. Ooh, and a nice setup there. Blind kicking it down the court. Ineffable's going for it. Almost. Gas kicking it back down the way. Ineffable keeping that pressure on. Oof. Jax pushing for it, narrowly missing. Oh, and Jillith with the score. All right, Jazz keeping that ball airborne, driving it all the way down. Ooh. Jillith coming in, almost getting it in there. Fine with a nice stop. Jillith getting it all the way down court. Swan trying to push it in. Pickle Shooter making sure that that gets all the way out of their house. Ooh, and Jask with a brilliant score right down the middle. Look at that touch. Jask and Blind going for it right there in the middle. Swan driving that thing all the way down court. Jask narrowly missing. Ooh. Jillith with a nice bunt, getting it back onto the blue side of the court. Pickle Shooter trying to keep that high so they can get it way out of there. Getting into the final minute here in this round. Ooh, and a nice denial by Ineffable. Just trying to get in there. Blind and pickle shooter. Got that defense on lock. Oh, and Chilleth with a beautiful score there at the end. With 16 seconds left in the clock. Ineffable and Chilleth trying to get that first touch. Pickle shooter driving it down the way. Oof. And Orange Team taking this one away, 3-0. We'll be back with match 3 in just a moment.
No more time, sinking into the silence, reaching out for something you may never find, looking for a reason not to lose your mind. Feel like you're caught in a world you don't belong to, praying that you'll make it home. I know you're scared that the place you love is gone. Don't fear what you do not know.
And we are back with Game 3. Jas Chilleth and Swan with an impressive display of offense and defensive last game. Blind, Ineffable, and Pickle Shooter lost out 0-3 on that one. We'll see if they can go ahead and take this third game. All right, Swan kicking that ball right back down at court. Looks like Orange Team is playing quite a bit more aggressively early on this time. Ooh, Swan and Chilleth with a beautiful combo. Landing the first point of the game. Chilleth with that first touch, pushing it all the way down to the blue team's corner. Ooh, Chilleth with another goal. With another nice little touch. Pickle Shooter trying to get back in order to get some defense going here. Swan booting it all the way down to the corner. Oh, Jask kicking it down court and with the touch for the goal. Blind and Jill is duking out in the middle. Pickle Shooter kicking it back down, going straight for the middle. Swan with a denial. Oh, Jillith kicking it in for the third goal of the game. Look at that touch. Pickle Shooter kicking it out of the corner. Almost right down to Swan. Swan hitting it high, straight down the middle. Ooh, the nailer missed there. Ooh, and Pickle Shooter with the goal. And Jask was so close. Jask with the steal. Ooh, and Swan pushing it all the way through. Blind coming in to stop it. Ooh, Jask and Swan kicking it with a near save by the blue team. A nice pass. Ooh, and what a beautiful score by Swan. An excellent setup there by Jask. Jill Blind with the first touch. Ooh, a beautiful score by Blind. Ball just sat there and bounced in front of the orange goal. Ineffable kicking it high into the orange team's corner. Pickle Shooter trying to drive it in. Jask to save. Final 30 seconds here. Jillith comes careening out of the sky to kick that all the way down to the blue corner. Shooter driving it through. Jess coming in trying to deny it. And that will be it, it looks like, for game 3. Ooh, another win from the orange team. 3-1 orange. And we will be right back in a minute or so for the next game. Thank you all for watching. Right, and we are back with Game 4. Jask with the first touch, pushing it all the way down into the blue corner. Ineffable getting a pummeling. Nice save, keeping that high up in the corner. Pickle Shooter kicking it away. Jillith driving it back down. Jillith with a nice save there, pushing it away from blind. Jask with a nice kick, and Swan, the high touch on that fella. And Jask able to seal the deal, getting there for the first point of the fourth game. Swan with the first touch. Putting it down in the corner. Pickle Shooter Ineffable trying to get on that. Jillith with a nice deflection, keeping that out of the goal zone. Shooter in the corner with it, driving it right to Jask. Jask with the kick, going high. Is Jillith able to finish it off? Oh, and a nice deflection by Pickle Shooter. Jask coming in from high. Doesn't quite make it. Swan kicking it in. Ooh. A near miss. Another great save by Blue Team. Jillith catching that ball in the air, dropping it back into the middle. Catching the ball in the middle. line trying to pick up the score, but it's deflected all the way back to blue, and Swan goes in for the kill. Swan really getting in there. Jillith putting that ball high up in the corner for Jas to try and get to White. Drop it into the goal zone. Jas coming in from high, heaving that ball right there in the blue corner. Pickle shooter with a nice deflection, kicking that all the way down court. Taking it all the way to the goal, but doesn't quite get his Jask, boots it out of the way. Seconds left, and we are kicking it down to the orange side. Jask with a nice save. Apple tries to push it in. Swan setting it up. Jillith pushing it, and they get it. In the finals 10 seconds, and another score by the orange team. Swan dunking it in there. A beautiful shot. Nice setup by Jask. Ball goes high in the last 5 seconds. Jilla trying to go for another point. Doesn't quite get it. Ball is still airborne, but the end of the fourth game is going to go to the orange team. And we will be back here in another minute or so with the next game.
She found a way into my heart. Oh, she don't make out, no, she make art. And I need a way to treat it, 'cause I keep getting higher.
All right, and thank you guys for joining us today. Congrats to the orange team for the victory. This has been the Recwell Intramural Sports for Rocket League. Take it easy, have a wonderful day.